Hello there. XL Balingstunga is back again for a clarification, a slight clarification. And the video and the purpose of this blog or short video is just to answer a question that is coming from Miss Nalla Shauntelle. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. Anyhow, hello to you, Miss Nalla Shauntelle. I hope you're watching this, and if ever so, here's my answer regarding your question on what can I say after Mr. Diosdado Ona Diosdado Ona's passing. I will say this into English language, uh, exclusively just for you and for all the foreigners who are going to watch this, since obviously Mr. Diosdado Ona has already made a noise inside the balisong industry locally here in the Philippines and outside the Philippines, obviously. Since his works has reached not only nationwide but worldwide, right? So all the uh, lucky heads who acquired a piece that came from Mr. Diosdado Ona, the late Mr. Diosdado Ona himself. You are truly blessed, you guys, just like me, likewise. Why is that? And here goes. Here it goes. Here's the answer. So I will, Miss Nalla Shauntelle, I will try to break it down to you. First, I'm gonna give you the negative side of my statement, and my point of view. One, there's only one negativity that I saw initially from Mr. Diosdado na. What is that? It is his language. Sorry. It is his. Sorry for that. It is his character. For his stern principles. Why is that? He has this attitude. I don't know if I'm the only one who has encountered uh, this attitude of his, but I'm pretty sure some of the other balisong collectors has also experienced this. But I'ma tell this for the record, and this is for all you who are going to view this, and regardless if his family will reach this vlog, I'ma put it this way, okay? Like I said first, I had this not so bad impression when it comes to Mr. Diosdado Ona's attitude or principles or whatnot, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to look at it. Uh, Whenever I try to ask Mr. Diosdado Ona a piece to customize me, you know, of course, you have to place your designs, right? Your blueprint, or you're going to deliver it straight to Mr. Diosdado Ona for him to study your design, your own original design. After which, say, of course, you'll have to wait for your balisong piece to be constructed, right? So, he will only update you right after the balisong itself that has been ordered is has been finalized or has been constructed finally, meaning it has reached the final stage, meaning it has been buffed already and ready to be shipped. That's the only time that he is going to update you. There is no problem with that. The problem is after after he has updated me, or meaning after he has sent me the video or a photo, usually a photo. It only comes with a photo of the final output. After I saw the photo or the photo which has been updated from Mr. Diosdado Ona himself through the internet, since I'm from Manila and he's from Batangas City, I'm really surprised I must I must tell that I'm really surprised that his works are really really beautiful. You know, in Tagalog there's no flaw. I mean, walang kapintasan in Tagalog. In English, there's no flaws in his works. You know, in his crafts. I guarantee that that one I put that one to my mother on my mother word to my mother. I mean, so that's how happy I am whenever I see the finished product of Mr. Ona's balisongs. You know, uh, of course, it is with the help of his direction uh, to his through his swordsmiths. You know, I wanna pay respect and glorify also the swordsmiths out there in Batangas, because without you, the balisongs, every balisongs that are released, uh, whether it be tourist grade balisongs or specially made customized balisongs, they are all really precious and valuable. And that's because of all you guys. Anyhow, I managed to plug all your pandays in Tagalog or swordsmiths out there. Now let's get back to Mr. Diosdado Ona, the late legendary Mr. Diosdado Ona himself. Okay, so yeah, I've already placed my glorification or say praises for the name of Mr. Diosdado Ona because of his wonderful and really unique and really slick and really competitive and almost all the praises that you can give him. Uh, I say no other than salamat, and you're really great, Mr. Diosdado Ona. And I hope your soul is with God already. He is with you. I pray for your soul because all of us will someday pass in our time. I wish you're okay. So yeah, I have already mentioned Mr. Nalla Shauntelle, or sorry, Miss Nalla Shauntelle, that Mr. Diosdado Ona deserves all the praises and the glorification. I'm saying this over and over again because what else can I say? He's the top. He's the top of the line. You know, his work is really competitive and second to none. You know, and and let's move on to, and that's how I delivered here in my blog the positive side. Sorry, the negative side of my relationship with between me and Mr. Diosdado Ona. His negative, you know, his negative character. Also, I thought it is negative. You know, why is that? I thought initially that his attitude will never pay off. You know, I thought um, his self-interest that he maintained for years has only progressed or bear fruit for his sake, no, individually. But then now I want to talk about the positive side of it, the payoff. But then I realized that because I overlooked his attitude. You know, the one that I'm trying to point across, his negative attitude, or at least I thought his negative attitude is really negative, or put it this way, unfruitful in the end, at the end of the day. But then I realized, you know, especially when he passed, that I realized his firm principles, his stern principles. That the reason why he's trying to put his own ideas and trying to, neglect or ignore the instructions or the original designs that has been asked uh, by the customers. It's because he wanted to preserve his legacy. He wanted to put all his ideas as much as possible, whether it be he is to construct a piece to put to put to showcase in front of his facade, because he has this own booth, whatever you want to call it, in front of his facade of his house, out there in Batangas. He has a lot of balisong pieces. Every morning he lays it out, you know, to showcase his balisong pieces for the customers to look and hopefully buy if ever they decide to purchase. So yeah, he, like I said, regardless whether he's constructing a balisong for the sake of showcasing it to sell in the front of his facade, or he's constructing a balisong piece that has been asked or required by a customer through online, a bespoke, what they call bespoke balisongs. He always try his best to put his own identity. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the correct term to use. He's always trying to put his identity on every pieces that he's releasing. He's asking the swordsmiths to do. Like for example, if I ask Mr. Ona to do me a unique bolster, say I wanted it diagonally, he will do it the other way around, or he will manipulate it in his own way, in his own idea, trying to make it look like he didn't copy it, trying to make it look like the idea of the design didn't come from the other rival, or sorry for the term, or the other colleague, balisong seller, enthusiast. He wanna make his own balisongs very uniquely, and he wanted his identity to reflect on every balisong that he's trying to release, and that is why he's always putting his surname, Mr. Ona, on the latches, or on the middle part of the tongue. If ever so, to all my viewers, if ever so you have acquired a piece that originally came from Mr. Ona, you will always see his name. This is one time I would like to tell you a short story. I asked Mr. Ona to do me a reproduction of a lost balisong, because I really love the initial design of it, and unfortunately, sadly, I lost it. I dropped it somewhere on a local LRT or train station. I'm really happy with that piece that he made me. Someday I might post it here, the photo of that. I'm lucky I had a photo of that. Someday I might post it here, to brag you how great the balisong piece that I acquired, coming from Mr. Ona. Anyhow, yeah, so I was really sad, and I said, Mr. Ona, Sir Ona, can you kindly do me another replica or a piece? And he said, without any thought, of course. Just tell me when do you want it to do it, or to ask me to construct you again such a piece. So of course, every balisong dealer has his way to attract his, or I don't want to use the term marketing strategy, but I know, I just laugh, and I just smile to myself. But yes, maybe sometime I will ask for a replica of that lost balisong. And that day came, and when day came, here's the story, that I'm trying to explain to you. I asked Mr. Ona to do me an exact replica of that lost balisong. You know, I even sent him the exact picture or photo of what he did of that balisong, of that initial balisong. Uh, I'm gonna give you a slight description of that balisong, okay? You know, it comes with the 24 centimeter length from tip to bottom when opened, and it has this narrow, slightly narrowish narrowish blade. You know, it's not that it doesn't have that standard wideness of the blade and the handle. It's a bit narrow. So the handles, when it comes to the handles, this is the great thing of that piece. You know, I really that I really that that's I really love that stuff. The moment that I saw that piece when it came to me, even in the photo, it has this cow bone bolsters attached to it, and I don't know if it is narrow wood or a red lawan wood, but I guess it is really red lawan wood, natural red lawan wood. You know, that's how beautiful it is. You know how good the contrasting colors are when you have this dark reddish tone of the wood handles that is next to the cow bone bolsters there. That's how good. That's how beautiful that piece it is. I'm really sad that I lost that one. I've used that for my camping with my girlfriend in somewhere in Zambales. So yeah, so the original piece has its has its has its latch without Mr. Ona's name, because I asked him to do me a piece without his name. You know, I wanted it to look like it is my own personal idea. You know, my own personal design. But then, unfortunately, here it is. When he made me a recopy or a reproduction of the said balisong, I was really sad, you know, because he really ignored, or should I say, uh, swiped away, tried to swipe away all my ideas, you know, all my instructions actually, and he tried to make it look like it is a different piece compared to the original piece. So that's how sad I was when that happened. You know, I believe also there's this one vlogger who was a little bit of complaint to Mr. Diosdado Ona, rest in peace. But I could care less. That's his problem. I had my own. So now that you heard this story, the reason why I got sad because of Mr. the late Mr. Diosdado Ona's character, Tadbit character, or whatnot. Uh, it Eventually I realized he earned my respect. You know, he proved to me that the most important thing is for him at least, I realized and I respected that the most important thing is try to live your legacy here on earth, because you only live once. He really got my respect. I realized that, because lately, it's we had this struggle during pandemic. We realized how life should be taken care of, or should be preserved, or should be taken care of, because we only have one life. I realized that somehow he connected that belief or principle that you only live once. Especially if you have that kind of age, you feel that you're about to pass someday, because you feel that you're getting weak. you know that's why I was really shocked when he passed, because all of that, every time, if you can see all of the vlogs, when he is being interviewed, every time he managed to insert his principle that someday he will pass, because just like what he said, he only have a daughter. He doesn't, and a granddaughter. He doesn't have someone to pass on his legacy, of his works, except for his uh, son-in-law. So yeah. Anyway, it's getting longer. He really earned my respect at the end of the day, and I learned to love Mr. Diosdado Ona because of his uh, how do you call this? He stood for what he believes it is right, and important at the end of the day. And I hope, Miss Nalla Shauntelle, I answered you. This has been a 20-minute video or so, or 30-minute video or so. I really wanted to tell you, Miss Nalla Shauntelle, and to all your viewers that is going to view this, that I want to pay respect, and I wanna, if ever so, if you're listening to me, Mr. Diosdado Ona, kung nakikinig ka man, up there in heaven, wherever you are, you earn my respect, and I take back what I used to think that that is negative about you. But I take it all back, and not because that you passed away, because I, even if you're still alive, you're still around here, living and breathing, you still have my respect, Mr. Ona. Don't worry about that, and we will try to, you know uh, continue the legacy by showcasing all your works here. These pieces that you left here, you don't have to worry about that, and you made your mark in the Balizon world, okay, inside the Philippines and outside the Philippines, worldwide, okay. So we love you, Mr. Diosdado Ona, and may your soul rest in peace.